What's going on, guys? Guildmaster Jake here with the St. Louis Guild Hall for another character unlocking video. Taking me a minute to get the gold needed to unlock and upgrade Spiderr-Man Noir, so figured since they did the oopsie with all the gear orbs today, so if you haven't done that, $20 offer you get, before we get into this, you get so many orbs, like look at that. Uh, the Armory 14 and 15. Like, I've cracked 2,000 of each. Like, it's so ridiculous. I'm not complaining, though. I don't think anybody is. Like, you're going to be set on level 14 and 15 gear besides origin pieces for a long while. So if you haven't done that, it's on their mobile store for the next, I think they said 48 hours. So go on there, $20, you get that 600 energy and some other stuff too. So worth it in my opinion. But let's get back to Spider-Man Noir. He is the third member of the Tangled Web, which is the Cosmic Crucible team. So let's go ahead and start this. We'll take him up to 75 like I normally do with new characters so that if they're worth keeping, I can take them to Blue ISO right away. I should have enough training mats. Yep. It's going to take me 5 million gold. But that's okay. So he is the third member of the Tangled Web. He does a lot of bleeds, damage, attacking. His kit is based on getting... Oops, wrong button. His kit is... he gains speed, deals debuffs, gains speed, hits more. So he's probably not the most. He's definitely not the most important. I think Spider Reaver's the most important part of that team because her negative 100 to accuracy to your opponent is still just bananas. But well, he's definitely worth it because he's meant to do the damage. Like, because he keeps gaining speed bar. He does bleeds. He hits negative effects. He has good amount of AoE. So he's definitely a good follow-up. And we'll talk about the speed here in a minute with his abilities once we get through this. Now, I'm not going to do his ISO one because I've so far, but actually I have all the stuff for his. But he's a blaster, which I know we're going to be needing for upcoming characters. So I'm not going to do it right now. But he is being used as a raider. Along with Spider-Man 2099 is both being used as raiders. So, what am I missing? Is it origin pieces? I bet it's origin pieces. Yeah, it's origin pieces. So we were able to take him to Gear 12. That's as far as we can go because I'm short on origin pieces because of because the orbs that I just showed you, the Armory 14 and 15 orbs, I've been upgrading other characters that I needed to take to 14 and 15. And that just kind of left me without origin pieces right now. So, but yeah, you will definitely, if you do that offer, be set on unique pieces for 14 and 15 for the next couple of years. It's definitely worth, if you have an extra $20, even if you don't, you really like the game, I'd recommend finding $20 because it'll make your experience a lot better, especially if you're a newer player who's stuck behind those gate locks. So I recommend it. Like I said, it's here for the next 48 hours. It is the 4th of November as of right now. So you got 48 hours to get that done, and then it's gone. So they made a mistake in that was offered yesterday, and then they pulled it, but some people had gotten it, so they re-put the offer out for anybody who hadn't gotten it yet. So, like I said, I recommend getting that offer. It's $20, and I know sometimes money's tight, but if you really enjoy the game and play the game a lot like I do, it's definitely worth the $20. So, let's get into his kit real quick on what I'd recommend T4ing if you have the T4s and you really like the team. So one of the definitely one to T4 out of all his first is his passive because in Crucible, if health is full at the start of the match, on spawn gave revive once with 50% of its health, and then his attacks deal an additional 50%. That's just because of his backstory, which I think it's neat that they added that to his kit, but not really relevant. When an enemy gains a positive effect, fill this character's speed bar for 5%. And then if you look down here, fill this character speed bar for 5% and plus 5% damage, so that's going to add to these. So gain 10% damage will be 15%, and it'll be 10% instead with his T4 on his passive. Then Tangled Web allies gain 50% damage. Incrucible Spider Weaver. If Spider Weaver is an ally, sorry, I can't talk today. Non-Tangled Web Spider-Verse allies gain 15% damage. So definitely would recommend his passive. Now, as far as his others, I would recommend, I'd probably put that a little bit lower on the scale than Weaver's. I would definitely put Weaver's special, alt, and passive, and Spider-Man 2099's alt and passive above that. And then I would probably go to his passive and then maybe her basic, but if you're looking at adding more to him, I would probably go Lead Rain first, because that T4 is going to add 50% damage to primary secondary targets, apply bleed to primary targets, heal block to primary and secondary targets. So if you're looking to put a second T4 in him, I'd recommend his alt. And then if you're just going all in, then you could definitely go his special, which will add more speed. So that would be the order of T4s I would do if I was doing T4s on Noir. I'm just out of T4s right now, getting ready to... I've been gearing up Death Seed and stuff like that, so I'm kind of out of T4s right now. But like I said, for his ISO, definitely go Raider, because like he's got a solid kit. Like, I like the AoEs, I like the bleeds. I have not seen a full Tangled Web in my Cosmic Crucible yet. Well, the 3-piece, but I've seen a Weaver and I've seen a 99, and they're pretty brutal. So I'm excited to see somebody who has all three pretty geared up to go from there. We're getting ready also for the new Black Panther 1mm event coming up soon, so I'm excited for that. And let's see what other events are going on. The special offer. So I actually had a glitch. I should be much farther, but I was saving all my rewards from Friday on, but I was at work the other day. I went into my mailbox, and it auto-claimed everything. And I do not have it set to auto-claim. See, I pull this stuff up, but I don't have it set to auto-claim, and it auto-claimed everything. So I lost like 5 days of rewards before the event started. It was brutal, but it is what it is. Like, in all honesty, the big thing, I doubt I was even going to get to it, that I wanted was the 300 T2 level 4 ions, because don't get me wrong, 25 shards here and 20 shards here are helpful, but it's not going to get me to another star up on either of these characters. So, but anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave us a like and a follow, and we'll see you in the next one.